So there's been a lot of talk, and with the talk, a lot of confusion when it comes to dealing with subcontractors, bringing subcontractors into your business and having them actually go out and work. So in this video, I'm going to show you like how you can go out and apply subcontractors to your business, but is putting subcontractors in your business, is that even profitable? I'm going to go ahead, break everything down. I'm going to show you how to determine if bringing subcontractors in your business is even something that's worth doing. I'm Marcus Crockett. This is Clean Things Solutions, where we take all the guesswork out of how to start and grow your commercial cleaning business. But with that said, let's get into it. Okay, subcontractor. So what is a subcontractor? So let's say we have an account, right? Let's say it's a dental account. We have a dental office, and you or me, I am the person that's going to go knock on the door. I'm going to get the walkthrough with this dental account. The dental account likes everything that I have to say, everything that I'm saying. I've submitted a proposal to them. Now they're ready to sign the proposal. They sign it. We're now in business together. I am now a contractor to that dental office. So where the subcontractor comes in is I have the contract with the dental office. I'll now go out and I'll find another company to do the work. And now, and if we agree and everything looks right, I will create a subcontract to the contract, right? And I will have another company come in. That's how they're considered a subcontractor. So the way that the payment works is the dental office pays me, and then I pay the subcontractor. In a nutshell, like this is how it works. The payments are going to come from, the business owner, or I'm sorry, the dental account, and then it's going to get cut to the actual contractor. And the contractor can either pay his employees, his or her employees, or if they're using the subcontract model, pay the subcontractor. But again, like I said in the beginning, like using a subcontractor, it may not always be in your best interest. It really just depends, and it depends on a lot of different things. But I'm not really going to leave you hanging. I'm going to show you how I go out and how I actually determine whether or not I'm going to use a subcontractor for whatever account. I'm going to show you how I do that. Let me go ahead, pull this up. Give me 1 second. Okay, so what you're looking at is it's an employee versus subcontractor analysis. Basically, I made this, and I made it because I got tired of every time I was deciding whether or not I was going to go with an employee or with a subcontractor. I got tired of doing the math or looking for the notebook that I did the math on the last time. So I just say, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and create this. So this is something that I can have and I can take a quick look at and tell right away whether or not something makes sense for me to go ahead and move forward with or not. Yeah, I know the colors are ugly, but I don't really care. Like as long as it's effective and as long as it works. But I'm going to show you how I actually go ahead and put this thing together. So I'll first start all the way over here on the right. I'll go here, decide, what is the amount that I'm willing to pay my employees. So I do have it at $22 an hour. It can be changed to whatever. So that's the first thing. The second thing is looking at the percentage of labor with a subcontractor, right? I never really suggest anyone go under 60%, between 60 and 70%, whatever you decide. You can go as low or as high as you want, but that's where I typically tend to stay. So the way this works is we scroll all the way over here to the left. Now let me go ahead and type in some stuff here. This is where, I would normally put all of my accounts, the names of my accounts. But since this is just, a demonstration, like I have my other one, my real one, but I'm just doing this for a quick demo. So you can kind of get an idea of how I do this. And then you'll be able to do the same thing. All right. Right. And these are, I mean, this is really all estimate because it doesn't take into account, especially when it comes to employees, it doesn't take it doesn't take your taxes or anything like that into account. So it's really just an estimate. So back that up. All right. That's going to bother me. Okay. So that's where you will put, all of your account names, right? The names of every single account that you have. Then you'll say, okay, what days are we servicing this account? So the first one, let's say we'll service them on a Friday. The next one we'll serve on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This one will be we'll just say the last Friday of of the month. This will be bi-monthly. So twice a month on Fridays, however you want to do it. This one will be Monday through Friday. And then for this one, we'll just say every day. Okay. All right. Now let's look at here where the amount that we're going to charge our clients. So for this one, Fridays, let's say we're going to charge them $800 a month. The next one, we're going to charge $1,590. Every other Friday, we're going to charge them $480. This one, bi-monthly, we're going to charge $390 Monday through Friday, say $3,500. And for the everyday account, that's probably like a dealership. Let's just say we're going to charge them $17,000 a month. Okay. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over to the times per week. Okay. So Friday is Friday is once per week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 times a week. The last Friday of every month will be 0.25. This will be 0.5. Monday through Friday is 5. And then this one is going to be 7 days a week. Okay. Now, the hours for each service. Let's say that this one is going to take us 1 hour. Okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, let's say it takes us 2 hours. This one takes an hour and a half. This one might take us an hour. This one will take us 3 hours. And then this one will take us 8 hours. And this is going to be based on one person. Okay. 8 hours for one person. So based on the amount that we're going to charge per month, right? And the amount that we're giving here, if we're going to pay one employee at $22 an hour, the total cost for the month to clean this first account, this is going to be $95.26. But if I were to take this same account, this $800 a month account, and I were to subcontract it out, that subcontractor is now going to get $520. So look, if you look at the amount that you're going to have left over to continue to run your business and pull profit out of, if you were to go with an employee, that's $704.74 back to you. But if you were to do that with a subcontractor, that's only $95.26 that's coming back to you, right? And looking at all of these numbers, you'll be able to see which one. So this one right here, this would definitely be something that I would keep and I would put an employee in. But let's take a look at this dealership down here, this fake dealership that we have, the $17,000. If I were to pay an employee, it's $5,334.56 that's going to go to the employee. Subcontractors, $11,000. I'm going to profit $11,665.44 with an employee, but with a subcontractor, that's $5,034. So you have to really look at it and say, okay, well, if I put an employee in there in an account that big, what's going to come with it? What am I going to have to do from a managerial standpoint? Or I can get a subcontractor, someone who knows what they're doing. Obviously, we're always going to do our due diligence to make sure that we're not jeopardizing the quality of the service that the customer has with us or the relationship that the customer has with us. We're always going to make sure that the subcontractor is doing what they're supposed to do, but it's a lot less footwork when, an account that big, where you're having to check behind a subcontractor versus checking behind, an employee, making sure that they're doing all the things that they're supposed to do, getting gloves, getting, cleaning solutions, all of the things that comes with an account. One other thing that I did want to share, based on all of the numbers here that we put in, the total amount comes up to almost $24,000, right? A total of $284,868 for the year. Now, this right here is another thing. Now, if I were to just say, hey, I'm not going to work with any subcontractors, I'm going to make sure that I staff everybody with W-4 workers, then this would be the amount that it would cost for us to staff with workers for the month, right? This would be my labor costs. Now, if I were to have labor costs and just look at it with, subcontractors, this is what it would actually cost me. So it would be, the 15,000 taken from this 23,000 or the 7,000 taken from this 23,000. It's completely up to you on how you want to do it. There is really no right or wrong way, right? sorry, I wish I could tell you that there was 100% right way, but the 100% right way is whatever is going to be based on your business model and what the goals that you have for your business. This is just a tool that you can use to get you to where you want to be a little bit closer and be able to make the best decision possible for you and your business. Again, this is something that I created. I created it for my business, and as a gift to you, I'm giving it to you so that you can use it in your business. You can go ahead and hopefully this will be a tool that helps you be able to make decisions to get you closer to the goals that you want to be. So the link to this is in the description. Go ahead, click on the link. Again, it's not going to cost you any money. But if you're in a position where you're like, okay, this analysis is cool, but I'm having problems finding regular staff. I'm having problems finding subcontractors. I'm having problems, growing my business, doing all of the necessary things that it's actually going to take to move your business forward. The good news is that the executive course is now available. The link to that will be in the description, guys. And it is a crazy, crazy deal that I'm letting this thing go for because I know it's worth so, so much more. Go ahead and click on the link. Make sure that you get that. I have a few more things that's getting ready to roll out. Make sure that you stay tapped in so that you'll be amongst the first to know what's going on. But guys, that's it for today's video. Like I say, in the game of business, spectators are only going to watch, but hustlers get into the game so they can win. I'm always dropping jewels, but the only way to be in position to pick them up is you got to like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, my name is Marcus Crockett. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.